am being completely serious when I say that I am super excited to play this for y'all. Now, I know, this game has a lot of controversy because it's basically a watered-down Pokemon game, and I get it. I might say, I myself gave this game a pass for that very reason. I was really disappointed too, because this game is freaking adorable! Anyway, a year after this game release, Sword and Shield happened, and I was figuring on getting that, but... Ugh, Sword and Shield did not appeal to me much at all. So I wound up looking back at Pokemon Let's Go, and it's like, you know what? I really wanted to play this game. I'm getting this game. And so, here we are. Maddie says this game, honestly, for a Kanto remake, I think is a good option. It's kind of watered down in some ways, but at least it's actively trying to do something different despite being Kanto again. Indeed. Meanwhile, Sword and Shield is very much a paint-by-numbers Pokemon game. Anyway, hello there. Glad to meet you. Oh, I need to turn up the audio. Shoot, I forgot to do that. Monster Boy is a louder game. Sorry about that. You did not get to hear the full audio cuteness of Eevee hopping on my lap and sniffing my face. Anyway, hello there, glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. Aw, it's a Cubone. I was one of those once. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. And if you want to know how people tend to interact with... The text is going faster than I was expected because... And also, I'm distracted by all the Pokemon! That was neat. I wish that the text hadn't progressed automatically during that, but that was neat. I study Pokemon as a profession. Now, why don't you tell me about yourself? What do you look like? Nice that skin color's an option. In that case, you know what? Let's go with this. That's a good look. I like that look. And how about a name, Okay, so... Prior Pokemon games that I have streamed... I would name the trainer the default name, that way I could be one of the trainer's Pokemon. However, in this adventure, since you and your Pokemon are seen side by side at all times, that would get confusing trying to remember which one I am. And in fact, it was confusing even in these other... It was confusing even in the other adventures. So for this adventure, I'm actually going to be the trainer. Besides, I want to be the one to interact with Eevee. Right. So your name is Erika? I mean, it's not my real name, but sure, we'll go with that. I don't use my real name online. This boy here is your friend and rival who has grown up right next door to you. What was his name now? Well, apparently not your grandson. Regardless, he is a Kanto rival, so we'll give him the appropriate name. I wish it would start off capitalization. It was Jerkface, was it? Yep. I see. His name is Jerkface. Erika, my girl, Your very own Pokemon tale is about to unfold. Yes, a world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go! Okay, I actually love this. So in the original games, what happened when you started an adventure is you would have a full-size character that would get transformed into a chibi sprite, implying that you've been transformed to explore this Pokemon world. And that is exactly what is going on here. Like, we started out in the realistic living room before we hopped into a TV, which, by the way, doing that played the same transformation sound that the original games did, the whoop 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 sort of sound. And now we find ourselves in a virtual version of that room, looking at our hands like, holy cow, I've been transformed into a video game character. This is like the only time I've actually found myself excited to be turned into a human. So, let's see here. Beer Force is asking, no Pro Controller? Unfortunately, no. Let's start with that elephant, shall we? Press Y to go to options. First things first, I definitely want to have faster text speed. And I'm glad this option is still here. This is basically changing it to hard mode. Where is... It might be somewhere else. Oh, there it is. Open controller settings. So, these are my options. One Joy-Con at a time, or the Pokeball Plus, which I don't have, or playing it handheld. Obviously, I can't play this handheld because I'm streaming it. But this is a decision that I do not agree with, because playing it on a console means I'm only using a single Joy-Con, and I have to use motion controls. If you're playing handheld, you do not have to use motion controls. It is lame when you are forced to use motion controls. Check details. When playing the game with the right Joy-Con, press the X button to open the main menu. When using the right Joy-Con, press any one of the following to confirm a selection. Right stick, R button, or ZR button. Unfortunately, your only option for backing out is the B button, which is slightly awkward to reach, but otherwise not really. I backed up too much, by the way. And speaking of which, there's something else I want to bring up, and I forgot to import this image, so give me a moment to look that up. Oh wait, it was right there. Hold on, I can actually point it out right there. So the Joy-Con strap, the thing that connects to the sides of the Joy-Cons with the plus button on it. I lost mine, so before playing this, I wanted to spend some quick cash to get one of those at my house as fast as possible. I've spent like 14 bucks, I feel like. And then it turned out that using it, holding controller, a single Joy-Con like this is actually more uncomfortable than not having the strap. So I didn't need to spend that money to get one here post-haste. Go figure. Also, there's connection with Pokemon Go. I don't play Pokemon Go, so never actually going to use that. And B-Force is right. We only have a single Joy-Con here. It's a Nintendo Switch. It's connected to the TV. I can't interact with that. A downside immediate to using a single Joy-Con is I can't immediately try to interact with something upon reaching it. Oh wait, yes I can, because I can just click the analog stick. Never mind. It's a fuzzy Eevee plush. Oh, I love that. Look at that up there. Nidorino and Gengar are fighting each other, just like the opening to the original games. Okay, I take it back. Trying to click the analog stick in order to interact with things is also awkward. There's an email from Jerkface. Hey Erika, so here's what you need to know as a trainer. Press the A button and you can talk to all kinds of people, and if you tilt the control stick more, you can run. Plus, if you open the menu by pressing the X button, you can save your progress too. Boy, I can't wait to get started. Can you? Jerkface. Oh, that Jerkface, thinking I don't know how to play a video game. I can't see the time on the clock. Does it not have a time? I'm coming up! Up and at 'em! Morning, Erika. What's going on? You've got one weird look on your face. Ah, never mind that. I couldn't wait any longer, so I came to get you. Today's finally the big day. We're finally going to get our first Pokemon for Professor Oak and become real trainers. No, but before we do... You read the email I sent you yesterday, right? Look at the sprite on the calendar! An old generic Pokemon sprite. Also, apparently in this world, weeks only last 4 days. You'd better have. Check your computer if you didn't. I'm gonna book it to Professor Oak's lab, so see you there. Can I look at the window? No. Out of curiosity, if I bump into the wall, does it play that sound effect? No! Well, that's very interesting. It plays the bump sound effect in Sword and Shield, but not here. That's 1 point for this game. Off you go to Professor Oak's lab. Jerkface asked the professor to give you the two of you Pokemon of your own, didn't he? Indeed. It smells delicious. Somebody must have cooked here earlier. I was about to say there's no cooking going on now. Dishes and plates are neatly lined up. I hope this is the same TV program as before. When you're showing a movie on TV, the scene is showing a girl with her hair in pigtails walking up a brick road. But it's time you got going. Well, it's not the same movie, but it's still not a bad one. It's a cup with a Pokemon mark on it. Really? I don't see one. Inside this, there's nothing inside. Can I say right now that I actually really like this art style? And in fact, going back to the whole transformation into a video game character thing, that was a nice way of handling it without using the old cheapy character sprites. Erika's house. Oh! Hey, guess what? It's still specifically my house and not my mom's house. You can't read the sign from the back. Nice touch. Pallet Town. Shades of your journey await. Jerkface's house. Oh! Hi, Erika! Looking for Jerkface? He went to pick you up. Did you miss each other? He said that he was going to go to Professor Oak's lab with you. Well, he didn't. He ran ahead, the jerk. You can see your face reflected on the TV screen. It would have been nice if you could actually see your face reflected on the TV screen. Hold on a sec. Hey, look at that! That's a photo you can appreciate, Maddie. It's a picture of Jerkface. Oh, and there's a map of the region on the wall there. Looks about the same as normal. There's no map here. There is a book, though. It's a copy of Pokemon Journal. It says, if you cherish your Pokemon, they'll love you in return. I gotta say, running speed is not as fast as I thought it would be. I'm raising Pokemon too. When they get strong, they'll be able to protect me. Technology is incredible. Now you can connect your smartphone to your game console and send data between them. I am getting all sorts of nostalgia just from the dialogue these two characters have. Oak Pokemon Research Lab. Okay, is it the same situation where I have to try to leave town? Probably, yep. Oak is not here. I also study as Pokemon as Professor Oak's assistant, not his aide? Professor Oak may not look like much, but he's the authority on Pokemon. Many Pokemon trainers think highly of him. I also study as Professor Oak's assistant. Does this say anything of interest? No. How about the bookshelf? If you don't have any Pokeballs, you can't do anything when you encounter wild Pokemon. Buy a lot of Pokeballs at a Pokemart. To catch a Pokemon, just throw a Pokeball. You don't have to battle to weaken it. We'll get on that later. Maddie says this game is really charming for what it is. Indeed. I could not resist this game, despite the issues it kind of has. I fully expect to enjoy myself regardless of said issues, by the way. Oh, interesting. There's only 2 Pokeball here, and an empty spot for one. It's a Pokeball. It contains a Pokemon. Curious why there's an empty spot here, just as a reference that there normally is a ball? There's email for Professor Oak. The Pokemon League at the Indigo Plateau is full of Pokemon trainers who have raised strong Pokemon to challenge and battle the Elite Four, the ultimate trainers. Professor Oak, please visit us again. Pokemon League HQ. I am still wondering if this email is sent to everyone, and everyone has this email that says, Professor Oak, please visit us again. Well, apparently it wasn't sent to me, so maybe not. It's a picture of Professor Oak. He's smiling in front of an impressive building. Let's see what the microscope has to show. You can see a strange pattern on the dish. Curious. Also, more Rattatas up there. There are Pokeballs in a mysterious machine. Is this going to tell me how to save the game? Press the X button. It opens the main menu. To record your adventure, select Save. Be sure to save often. There's a book titled The Best of Pokemon Poems by Professor Oak. Well, that's new. I would have hoped that we could read one. Out of curiosity, anything special about that book up there? It has an oak tree. Clever. Oh, Erika. Professor Oak isn't here. Do you think those Pokeballs hold the Pokemon you and I are supposed to get? I can't wait to get mine. Sure enough, we need to go wandering out into dangerous fields. Oh, there's Professor Oak hanging with Pidgeys. Well, first things first. My only option here is to save, by the way, so let's do that. How long does it take to save? Oh, there's our badge progress. That is really fast. Good. Well, my good Pidgey, thanks for the help. Oh, he's not getting attacked. Thought for certain he might be getting attacked or something. I think I understand you all a bit better now, thanks to this. Ah, if it isn't Erika. Oh, of course! I promised to give you and Jerkface your Pokemon today, didn't I? Well, in that case, why don't we head over to... What's this? It's adorable! Oh! You encountered a wild Eevee! My, I surely wouldn't have expected an Eevee to appear around here. But since the opportunity has presented itself, why don't we practice some Pokemon catching? You just have to throw out your Pokeball and try to land it on a wild Pokemon for the chance to catch it. Hold your Joy-Con horizontally and point it straight at the screen. Okay. With your Joy-Con pointing at the screen, press the A button to ready a Pokeball. Get ready. You can throw your Pokeball by waving your Joy-Con. Just don't forget your surroundings as you go waving that Joy-Con around the place. Good advice. Alright. Let's do this. Okay, there is a slight delay between throwing your Pokeball and it counting as throwing your Pokeball. Sort of. Now, let me explain that better. The green circle. I was trying to time the throw when the green circle was smallest, but there's some time of travel, is what I want to say, between your Pokeball being thrown and it hitting. So I want to take that into consideration. That was a pretty fine performance for a first-timer, my girl. Why don't you pick up that Pokeball and give that Eevee you caught a name? Okay. Or, not. What in the... Now that's a lively Pokemon if I've ever seen one. Hey, wait! Come back! Pokemon don't normally do that when caught. Well, now I know why that one spot on the table was empty. Professor Oak! Those Pokeballs there. I swear there were only 2 a second ago, but now there are 3. Question. How did the Eevee open the door into this place from inside a Pokeball? A perfectly reasonable reaction, my boy. You see, one of them is an Eevee that Erika caught just now. So, wait, Erika, you caught it yourself? Maddie says maybe it got lucky with someone stepping out for some air. Entirely possible. What? I've never seen that happen before. Ho ho ho, how interesting. Well, my girl, this is it. Take that Pokeball. And keep good hold of it this time. Okay, bye. Hey, where do you think you're going? Back over here, young lady. I wonder if I tried walking away 200 some odd times that it would glitch the game like it does the original games. Probably not. Go on, Eevee is yours now. I am really curious now what are in the other 2 Pokeballs. One of them might be Pikachu, but then what's the third? I think the Pokemon you caught is in the middle Pokeball, Erika. Is a safe bet. Let me go ahead and grab it from this side. Yay! Oh, I love this! Huzzah! What a strange Pokemon indeed. It sure doesn't seem to like staying in one place. But it looks as though it's taken a shine to you, Erika. Why not give it a name? Would you like to give Eevee a nickname? Why not? Wait, what's its gender? You're not going to tell me its gender there? Wait, you're not going to double check? Oops. Also Lane. Professor, I choose this one. Maybe there aren't genders. Wait, no, there's definitely genders. I mean, maybe other Pokemon won't have genders, but your starter definitely does. Anyway, Professor, I choose this one. Jerkface got a Pikachu from Professor Oak. Cool. Okay, as I suspected, this one is male. There's actually an easy way to tell whether you're going to get a male or female, but I wasn't completely certain about it. But let's see if we can get a look at it. Can I rotate you? Can I rotate you? Change markings? Oh, that's just something else. It's definitely hard to tell from this angle, but male or female Eevee has different markings on their tail. Male Eevee has a more frizzy marking, while female Eevee has a more rounded marking. And depending on what you see during the opening of the game, that tells you whether you're going to be starting with a male or female. But I failed to kind of check that. Kind of bummed that you can't rotate the model here. Let's go back a bit. Quirky nature. That's a good nature for my Pokemon. Came to the Kanto region through some mysterious force. Interesting. Well, that's one way of explaining how it is not a Pokemon that is found on on Route 1 normally. Met each other again in Pallet Town? It's acknowledging that we met in the real world. But no, there's no way to give him a nickname from here. Ah, well. We can open the Pokemon box from here. Does that do anything special? Nope. Well, let's back up a bit. Is there anything in my bag? Well, I can go to the Pokemon box, which is in my bag now, and not on the PC. Definitely like that. We don't have to go to the PC to swap Pokemon anymore. Do I have any medicines? Nope. Probably don't have any TMs. Power-up pocket? Nothing there. Caching pocket? I have 50 Pokeballs? Really? Well then, this game's definitely encouraging something. Clothing trunk. Very light trunk that you can carry clothing for you and your Pokemon. Do we have anything to start with? No. I assume nothing for me either. No. I'm definitely going to enjoy that feature. Candy jar, probably not going to use that too much. Battle pocket, nothing there. So we don't start with a potion, and I don't know that there was one in my PC. It's really cute. Pikachu is just what I wanted. Yeah, I should address that real quick. I am tired of Pikachu. Like, seriously. Then that is all the explanation you need. That is why I chose Eevee version. Also, Eevee is freaking adorable as well. For a new trainer to catch their first Pokemon themselves, even I've never seen such a thing. Really? You need to get out more. Oh, you're right there! Hi there! Eevee is staring at your face. Let's get a good look at you, shall we? I mean, it'll be a pixelated view as we're zooming in like this, but still, though. Yeah, you're definitely male. That tail tip, the cream part, would have had more rounded edges. Oh, please tell me we have the classic rival theme. Oh, just one more thing. Now that you two are setting out as trainers, I'd like to ask your help with something. Are we getting the Pokédex already? Do we not have to deliver Oak's parcel? Take this with you on your journeys. What is that thing, Professor? This is the Pokédex that I've designed. Alright then. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught, and it makes an entry for each. It's an extremely high-tech tool. Erika and Jerkface, I want you each to take one with you. You'll find you can't get very detailed data on Pokemon by just seeing them. You must catch a Pokemon to gather the most complete data. No idea how exactly that works. Maybe like your Pokeball grabs some data from them. Some sort of connection there. To make a complete guide to all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream. But I'm an old man now. Too old to get the job done myself. That's why I want you young trainers to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. A Pokédex, huh? We're gonna meet so many Pokemon. This keeps getting better and better. I'm setting out right now. Erika, you should do the same. If you think you're ready, that is. Apparently, Eevee's not allowed to be allowed in certain cutscenes. A shame. Eevee is poking and playing with the ground. Pokemon are out there waiting for you. The whole world over, Erika. Nah, that's okay. We'll stick with Kanto. Anything new with you guys? Nope. I had a feeling we'd have a new scene out here. Oh, how cute! This is the one you got from the professor? What? You caught it yourself? That's amazing! What should I call your new friend? Eevee? It's a lovely Pokemon. My, how energetic. I suppose that means you two will be setting off on an adventure today, right? I thought this day might come soon, so I planned ahead and got this for you. Oh, we get the town map from Mom in this game, and not your rival's sister. By using that town map in your bag, you'll always know exactly where you are. Safe travels, dear. You and Eevee be good to each other. So Maddie says, I've still got a soft spot for Pikachu. It was the first Pokemon I nicknamed on the first playthrough I beat. I do kind of like Pikachu. I especially like the girl ones with the heart tails. But reason number 2 why I chose Eevee version, I like Raichu more. So I'm going to catch a Pikachu and evolve it into Raichu at some point. Oh, here's the town map. It's got its own slot on the menu. A very convenient map that can be viewed anytime. It even shows you your present location in the region. Let's take a look at it. Nifty. And we get more information as we visit new places, too. So we're in Pallet Town, a small country town home to Professor Oak's lab. Well, there's no reason to visit the sister. Let's go out and catch some Pokemon. There's a Rattata! Catching it now! Gonna say this right now, I'm glad that you can see wild Pokemon on the field. No more random encounters. Oh, good news, it's mail. And let's see if I can time this. Let's see if I can aim. Oh, I have to get ready first. Apparently, whenever it's screaming at you, that can disrupt your throwing. But we got a Rattata! And this time we actually get to see its gender here. Maddie says, eat my face. What makes this think this is you? Oh right, we gain experience points just from catching Pokemon. I'm not sure yet whether that's a good or a bad thing. It's kind of weird. Okay, Rattata. The mouse Pokemon, 1 foot, 7.7 pounds, will chew on anything with its fangs. If you see one, you can be certain that 40 more live in the area. Check motion. So if we press start, we get the cry. And we can look at its different animations. And rotate it. Sure, we can rotate it here. Next move. This is a neat feature to being able to see its animations. So it's got a default animation and 2 attack animations. Oh, up there on the right. So this is a slightly larger than average Rattata and slightly heavier. That's one neat thing about this game. Not every Pokemon is going to be exactly the same size and weight. I don't know whether you'll be able to visually see a difference, but that's still a nice touch. Hold on a sec. No question about naming it? There's gotta be an option to do that, right? Oh, there is! It's right there! Okay, let's start with you. Nickname for Eevee. We'll go with... Go. It's not the most original name, but we'll go with it. And of course, Maddie here. I kinda wish I could use motion controls in order to type. And there we go. Now let's catch another Rattata. Or a Bellsprout. Let's catch a Bellsprout. Wait, Bellsprout? Okay, Bellsprout's on Route 1. Sure, why not? Also, this is totally not the wild encounter theme from the original games. I wonder if this is like the catch music from Pokemon Go. That's probably what it is. Well, I'm gonna kind of miss the original battle theme. That does throw you off. Wait for it. Oh, I should check the Pokédex entry on Eevee. Okay, so Bellsprout. Prefers hot and humid places. It ensnares tiny bugs with its vines and devours them. Slightly shorter and lighter than normal. I am curious about the motions. So there's one attack animation, and there's this other attack animation. Okay, I don't necessarily have a nickname for Bellsprout. I was paying attention to the Rattata hopping around. That was kind of cute. Okay, next up, Pidgey. So far, the catching mechanics, not bad. While we're on the subject, catching wild Pokemon like this instead of battling them, I'll be honest, I do not mind this. I wouldn't necessarily want this to be the norm, but at the same time, it's kind of nice to not have to worry about trying to get their health just low enough and hope that you don't accidentally crit them to death. So looking at all these multipliers for experience, new Pokemon, an excellent throw is the first throw, and technique bonus. I don't know what that is. Couple level ups there. Pidgey, tiny bird Pokemon, very docile. If attacked, will often kick up sand to protect itself rather than fight back. Yeah, that's definitely tiny. Several inches smaller than normal. Or 2 inches. 2 inches smaller than normal, a little lighter as well. It's got a pecking attack and a flapping attack. Oh, we can't see the underside of the Pokemon. That's slightly lame. Still cool that we can do this. Now, I am going to want to catch another Rattata. Because somewhere in the game, we're going to be able to trade a Rattata for an Alolan Rattata. So I'm going to catch this for that purpose. Yeah, that absolutely does throw off your thing. Wait for it to do his attack. I don't think there's a time limit for this. And go. Oh, I have to get ready again. Darn. This is definitely going to be a more casual playthrough, by the way. Gonna definitely catch some Pokemon here. Try to fill up my Pokédex as much as I can. Without being able to trade. I don't have an online account. I let mine expire. And this one is smaller than normal. Very light as well. Oh gosh! You, on the other hand, I'm not so interested in. So let's just casually leave it. And while we're on the subject of running away from Pokemon, There is one thing about this whole just throw Pokeballs and you don't have to worry about fighting Pokemon thing. In the mainline series, the purpose of training Pokemon is to protect yourself from wild encounters, because these are monsters. They're dangerous. In this game, not so much. See those ledges along the road? It's a bit scary, but you can hop down from them. You'll get back to Pallet Town quicker that way. It's not so necessary, though, since you can just walk around your opponents that are wandering around. Well, it is a little quicker to go down from there rather than through here. I am gonna be... Well, let me... How do I put this? This is mostly a blind playthrough. I have not played Let's Go, but I am gonna be using a guide. Oh, what'd you find? Go found something in the plants. Got a raspberry. Neat, I didn't know about that. I am going to be using a guide to find out where I can find different Pokemon. A raspberry. That Rattata's still following me. Stop following me. You're cute, but I got enough. You've got a pretty sweet Pokemon with you. I'll bring along my favorite Pokemon later, so you'd better battle me when you do. Or when I do. Are you going to be one of those trainers that are in post-game and have a super tough Pokemon? I know about that being a thing. Trainer tips. If you run out of Pokeballs, you can buy more at Pokemart. Don't have to worry about that for a while. I go shopping in Pewter City occasionally. I have to take the Winding Trail in Viridian Forest when I go. You know what? First things first. Before I talk to people, I just remembered that... Oh, hello there. We gotta do the thing. We absolutely gotta do this. Come out wherever you are. Do I have to run through the grass to flush them out? I know you're here somewhere. No, not you. Somebody else. Technically you, but prioritizing. Show me the blue one. Oh, it's so cool to see these Pokemon running around. Spearow? Soon, but not yet. Another Rattata. Is there a limit to how many Pokemon can be spawned at a time? Oops. Well, I guess we'll catch you while we're at it. Don't have one of you yet. Ah, that was poorly timed. By the way, I do not have the Pokeball Plus that you can use for this game. 40 bucks? Oof, not worth it. Not even for a Mew. Worry about nicknames later. We'll go ahead and read your Dex entry. Eventually I'll read Eevee's entry. So, Spearow, the tiny bird Pokemon, inept at flying high. However, it can fly around very fast to protect its territory. Let's look at your attacks. So according to Maddie, the first attack would be a physical attack and the other would be a special attack. The other Pokemon are still here. Oh, I know what that flashing was. That was me walking over my Pokemon. Go away! Show me the one I want. Oh, the Spearow flew away. There you are! Yay! It's interesting that these Pokemon have a slightly modernized sound effect. As they should. Oh boy. And... I need to work on that timing, seriously. At least these are early Pokemon. Means they're easier to catch. Don't have to worry about timing being bad. And huzzah! My favorite Pokemon! A mild-mannered Pokemon that does not like to fight. Beware, its small form secretes venom. Oh, right, poison Pokemon. Larger than average. 18 pounds. You would not be very easy to carry, but I would indeed carry you, given the chance. So your animations. This is your base attack animation. I want everybody to keep it in mind for the future. Not today, but for the future. And here's your special animation. You tuck neither and female away in the Pokemon box in your bag. Yeah, no. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to move you. How to get you in, swap you into the box. Open Pokemon box, that's what it is. So we'll swap you for you. Wait, no? Oh. That's how we do it. Okay. Kind of weird and confusing, but sure. And from here, I'm pretty sure if I move you here... No, that's not how you do it. That just says who you're sending out first in the actual battle. So, open Pokemon box. Where is the option to actually have you out? Maddie says not yet. Oh, I can't actually have the Pokemon follow me yet. Darn. Well, regardless, let's give you a nickname, because you absolutely get one. As we've already established, I am actually being the trainer this time, so this is not going to be me. This is instead going to be the Return of Princess from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Huzzah! You'll definitely be following me soon enough. And while I'm thinking about it... Fancy. Where are you, Eevee? You're actually going to be pretty far down. It's interesting that they gave Eevee a new cry for this game. I mean, since Pikachu says Pika, Eevee's gonna not have an 8-bit sound associated with them. Eevee, the evolution Pokemon. We are not gonna be able to evolve this Eevee, but... just real quick. Check habitat. You absolutely can find wild Eevee. And I will be doing that for the sake of getting a Vaporeon. This Eevee is going to be able to learn water attacks, but I just like Vaporeon, so I want one. So let's get back to your data here. It can evolve into a variety of forms. Eevee's genes are the key to solving the mysteries of Pokemon evolution. Check your motion. Oh, hold on a sec. I just noticed something. Switch language. Oh, never mind. Well, I don't know what that is about. I thought maybe we'd be able to change it to its original cry. Anyway, here's its regular attack, physical attacks. And here's its special attacks. Oh, look at that. Its mane is even... would you call it a mane? What would you call that around its neck? Either way, it's got some motion to it as well. Alright, we need to catch the mail. Come here, you. I don't know whether I'll train you. Okay, with that kind of hop, these things are definitely some sort of rabbits. And huzzah! So, Poison Pin Pokemon, its large ears are always kept upright. If it senses danger, it will attack with a poisonous sting. Oh, you're a big boy. Check motions, here's physical attacks. And here's special attacks. Along with like stuff with like Growl, I'm sure. Okay, I'm gonna head to the Pokemon Center, because I'm curious if Professor Oak still rates your Pokédex. Where's the PC? Is there a PC? I don't know if there is a PC. Doesn't appear to be one. Huh. Well, let's go to my Pokédex and see if there's like an option to call Professor Oak in it. No? Doesn't seem to be. Oh, never mind then. Well, let's go ahead and talk to these guys up here real quick. Kind of interesting that they're here of all places. What do you want? You can't pass through here right now. Let me guess, you're the replacement for the drunk old man. We're in the middle of guard duty, and it's very important. What are you doing here, twerp? Shouldn't it be Jesse who says that? Shoo, go pester someone else. Ooh, let's go this way and see if there's still an invisible item here. Are you gonna detect it? No, you don't detect every item. Maybe you just detect berries. Either way, yeah, these invisible items are gonna be still a thing. I bet we still have to go to the Pokemart in order to advance the plot. Those Pokeballs you got! You have Pokemon, don't you? Period instead of a question mark. It's great that you can carry and use your Pokemon anytime, anywhere. They added a bench here. Oh ho! So you're working on a Pokédex. Then I'll give you a piece of advice. You'd do well to stock up on Pokeballs at a Pokemart before you continue your adventure. Out of curiosity, if I go back into my party... Go to box. We don't have the option to remove Pokemon from the team from outside the box. We do there. And that includes Eevee. Interesting. Out of curiosity, so this would be a way to make sure that Eevee doesn't get over-leveled, take him out of the party, and they're not going to level up from catching Pokemon. But we do still have to keep one Pokemon on the group. And removing Eevee from the group means Eevee's no longer following us. But we still don't have the ability to have the other Pokemon following us. Maddie's heading off to get ready for his stream. Alright, sure. As soon as you get started, I'll send you a raid. Well, let's go ahead and add these Pokemon back for the time being. Accept you for the moment. You're at a higher enough level. Let's get some of these others on my team. Give them some needed levels. And see what other Pokemon we can find out here. Honestly, I'm not sure if there is anything else out here. I think we found most everything. We found a Spearow. We found both Nidorins. We already found Rattata in another route. So here's what I'm going to do. I said I was going to be using a guide to find stuff out. Let's see here. Pokemon Route 22. I'll go ahead and look up if there's any other Pokemon here for Let's Go. Generation 7. Nope, it's only these 4. There are other Pokemon you can find whenever you're surfing or flying. There's also rare spawns which happen, I don't know when they happen. But I guarantee you I'm not going to find them right now. Because they're after fighting the champion, it seems. So we're actually done on this route. And by extension, that means we're done catching Pokemon for the time being anyway. So let's just go ahead and finish exploring Viridian City. Did you know there are actually 2 kinds of caterpillar Pokemon? Yep. Oh, then good. Yeah, going to the Pokemart is definitely important for progression. What's this place? Trainer School. Gets schooled in... Okay, I like that. We're studying about the Pokemon types. Eevee is a normal type. It doesn't have too many weaknesses, but it is weak against fighting-type moves. There are some notes in the notebook. The Pokemon with a higher speed stat gets to move first. Phew, I'm trying to memorize all my notes. I can't read all those. Okay, everyone, where can you find information that is useful for trainers? That's right, it's in this classroom. You can find it on the blackboard or in the books. Here's a question that hasn't been asked in years. Why is the blackboard green? Please read bulletin boards for trainer tips in towns and cities too. The blackboard lists status conditions that can happen to Pokemon during battles. Which topic do you want to read? I'm curious what it says. If a Pokemon falls asleep, it will be unable to attack until it wakes. It will stay asleep after battle. You use an awakening to wake it up. Getting burned. When a Pokemon is burned, its attack is lowered and it will steadily lose HP. This lingers even after a battle. Use a burn heal to cure it. I'm wondering if it still lowers speed as well. Being poisoned. If a Pokemon is poisoned, it steadily loses HP. Poisoning won't disappear after the battle, so heal it with an antidote. Do you still lose HP outside a battle? Being frozen. If a Pokemon is frozen, it becomes helplessly immobile. It stays frozen even after battle ends. Use an ice heal to thaw it out. How about paralysis? Paralysis reduces speed and may prevent a Pokemon from using moves in battle. And paralysis doesn't go away after the battle ends either. Use a paralyzed heal to treat it. Doesn't sound like any of these go away outside a battle. It's so interesting to see a chalkboard, by the way, as opposed to a marker board for markers. In addition to HP, Pokemon have PP, which they use to perform moves. Recover PP by resting your tired Pokemon at a Pokemon Center. PP could have been worded as something else less awkward. If you walk around with your Pokemon or let them battle, they'll grow to love you even more. There are some notes in the notebook. Attack affects physical moves, special attacks affect special moves. The higher the stat, the more damage the move does. It is slightly disappointing that the clocks in this game don't have hands showing the actual time. Yo there, kid from Pallet Town. I can only assume you saw me walk in this direction. And you have nothing else to say. By the way, on that note, it was a nice touch how from the start of Pallet Town we could see the Pokemon Center at the end of Route 1 whenever we came across Professor Oak. Let's see here. Start here. Please feel free to read any of the books on the magazine rack in the corner. The receptionist told me so. It's so kind of her. There's a magazine called Pokemon Journal. There's a flashy advertisement on the back cover. Will you read it? No. Let's hold off on that. Maddie has started streaming. So we're actually going to go ahead and end things here, and I'm going to go ahead and send you all on a raid to Maddie. I was hoping to make a little bit more progress today, but finishing Monster Boy took slightly longer than I wanted. Oh, I need to change that, don't I? Well, I'll change the promo video in the next stream. For now, let's go ahead and raid Maddie. If you have enjoyed today's stream, by the way, feel free to give me a follow. I stream this game every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.